Would a lion be able to survive living alone, like a tiger? Cats are well known for their many traits, including intelligence, athleticism, and independence. Almost all wild cats are solitary and self-sufficient most of the time, but there is one major exception: the lion. As you probably already know, lions are the most social of all wild cats, and most of them live in close-knit groups called prides. However, is it possible for a lion to mimic other wild cousins like, say, tigers, and go at it alone? Would it survive? Or is the king of the beasts nothing without backup? Let's find out, shall we? Lone lion. The lion, Panthera leo, is one of nature's most iconic predators and the undisputed king of the African wildlands. We also have lions in Asia, but those are only found in India's Gir National Park. These big cats are apex predators, which basically means they have no natural predators and sit at the top of the food chain. A big reason behind their status as kings is their sheer size. Lions are the second largest cats on Earth, behind tigers. Size is one of the major sexual dimorphic differences between males and females, with the former being significantly bigger than the latter. Males are between 72 and 82 inches in body length, excluding the tail, while females range from 63 to 72 inches long, also without the tail. Male lions weigh between 386 and 496 pounds, while females range from 261 to 316 pounds. With such size, lions certainly have a constant air of intimidation around them, so no one in their right mind dares to mess with them. Of course, lions match their incredible bulk with fearsome ferocity. Lions exist in a world where strength and dominance are the only currency. They were born to fight and kill, so fighting and killing is what they do best. Few land animals can match their viciousness and sheer capacity for violence. In addition to size and aggression, lions also boast awesome athleticism. They are extremely strong, very fast, and agile, which is always a recipe for success. Their strength is reflected in their impressive bite force, which can range from 650 to 1,000 pounds per square inch. This is enough to crush bone and access nutrient-rich marrow. Their top speed is 50 miles per hour in short bursts, while they can maintain half that pace for a considerable while. Endurance is their weak point, and they cannot maintain high speeds the way wolves or African wild dogs can. However, lions do retain trademark feline agility and reflexes, which come in handy when pursuing nimble animals like impala or zebra. Like most predators, a lion's senses play a central role in day-to-day life. Their eyesight is 6 times better than our own, allowing them to spot prey from great distances or in the dark of night. Their hearing and sense of smell are also top tier, meaning it's very difficult to get past a lion. Another key lion trait is the use of stealth. These cats' tawny brown coats are perfectly suited to hiding among their native grasslands. Using this natural camouflage and awareness of wind direction, they can get within striking distance of prey without being seen or sniffed out. Soft pads on the underside of the feet also ensure they make as little noise as possible, if any. While stealth, senses, size, and athleticism are fine attributes in their own right, they arguably pale in comparison to the one synonymous with lions: sociability. Lions are the only wild cats that live in groups full-time, as a general rule. Living in groups has the obvious advantage of combining lions' abilities and strengths to create an unstoppable entity, the pride. In Africa, prides can range from a single male-female pair of lions to over 40 strong. Pride size is subject to all kinds of factors, including abundance of prey, territory size, food competition, cub survival rate, and dominant male turnover. The last two factors are actually pretty closely related. You see, lion prides are headed by one or a few dominant males. Most prides have either one or two dominant males. These males are responsible for siring cubs, protecting territorial borders, and helping the females with hunting from time to time. When outsider males wander into a pride's territory, they may challenge the ruling males for the kingship of the pride. Naturally, the winner gets the spoils, which includes the females and the reproductive opportunities they come with. Unfortunately, when new males take over, their first order of business is to kill the previous ruler's cubs, which effectively eliminates a vanquished male's bloodline and frees up the mothers for mating. As we mentioned before, you can tell male lions apart from females because they are considerably bigger. However, you can also identify male lions thanks to the manes of hair that cover their heads, necks, and shoulders. These bushy manes range from light tawny blonde to black. Subadult males also have patchy, underdeveloped manes. So now that we have the basics of lions and their social dynamics, it's time to ask, do lions ever live alone? Yes. In Africa, only female lions have a realistic chance of living within a pride for all their lives. Subadult male lions approaching sexual maturity are driven out by their fathers so they can make their way to find prides of their own and avoid incest. These young males often face years living nomadically on the outskirts of pride territories until they are big and confident enough to challenge dominant males. During these exile years, the young males typically live off scraps scavenged from smaller predators or measly prey like rabbits or even mice. In some cases, young males exiled alongside brothers or close cousins may stick together and form coalitions. In other cases, unrelated exiled males may cross paths and strike up a friendship and coalition. These coalitions rarely ever include more than 4 males. Teaming up like this is the best way to improve the chances of landing big game, and it helps with staying safe in a world full of killers. For nomadic males, threats range from dominant pride males to large packs of hyenas. Therefore, an extra pair of eyes to watch your back is priceless. Subadult females approaching sexual maturity often join neighboring prides if their fathers are still ruling their natal pride. If there are no nearby prides to join, they may wander as nomads until they find one. Again, this is nature's way of avoiding incest and inbreeding. However, if their father is toppled, these females stay in their birth pride and mate with the new blood. In Asia, lions have slightly different social dynamics compared to their African cousins. You see, Asiatic lions live in sexually segregated groups. Females and their cubs live together in groupings that are also called prides. Males live separately, either alone or as part of a coalition with other males. So, to answer today's main question, lions can live alone, and they oftentimes do so. However, do lions survive and thrive solo the way tigers, jaguars, or leopards can? The answer to that is not often. As you've probably noticed, lions have a natural disposition towards companionship and cooperation. Both males and females often form groups, even when they are not part of a true pride. Think about it. There is a 0% chance of 2 male tigers striking up a friendship in the wild, even if they are related. The same goes for leopards, cougars, jaguars, or even lynxes. You can also say the same thing about females from any of those species. Most wild cats live alone outside of breeding periods or raising offspring because it's the most efficient way to live in their environments. A tiger's forest environment provides ample camouflage for it to pursue deer, boar, and monkeys without help. A leopard's staple diet of small to medium-sized prey means that there is very little to share with others. But lions, especially African lions, are in a different situation. The open grasslands of Africa are an exceedingly difficult place to hunt in general. To succeed, one needs extreme cheetah-like speed, near invisible camouflage like leopards, or intricate cooperation like hyenas and lions. Working together, lions can set up diversions and ambushes to catch prey unaware. As a pride, lions are far more versatile in how they can approach prey and even the kind of prey they can tackle. This versatility is important because lions tend to go after animals that are either very big, very fast, very dangerous, or some combination of all 3. A single lioness can catch up to a Cape buffalo easily enough, but bringing it down would be impossible without the extra muscle provided by other lions. Similarly, a single lion would find it hard to sneak up on a herd of speedy gazelles without others setting up an ambush. When in a group, lions can take on anything. Even huge prey like giraffes and elephants are not safe from large prides. Of course, big kills have a habit of attracting scavengers and thieves. Hyenas, jackals, leopards, and vultures don't mind relieving other meat lovers of hard-earned kills, and they won't hesitate to do so if the chance presents itself. That's where having numbers comes in handy. Multiple lions at a kill are a natural deterrent for these scavengers, who usually have to wait until the cats are fully sated or until all the meat is gone. The pride allows the lions to eat leisurely, without worrying about being chased away by other predators. While a lone lion can survive in the wild, it's a tall order. Not only are the odds of making a kill steeper than those of pride lions, but the type of prey a solitary lion can pursue is quite restricted. In many cases, solo lions have to settle for small prey that is hardly worth the effort required, which leads to caloric deficits and weight loss. Nomadic lions don't always have access to rich hunting grounds found in strong pride territories, which means the lean times can be never-ending. With the wrong kind of luck, a solitary lion can easily lose so much weight that it becomes too weak to hunt or even forage for scavenging, an eventuality that is pretty much a death sentence in the wild. So, ultimately, lions can handle themselves and survive when alone, but they thrive more often when living and working with other lions.